When, like a worker, sometimes a worker does what? Also doesn't complete his task. And you still have to pay him. Where is that? That is the case that Tosfot brought of a teacher. And a teacher doesn't have to mean only a teacher, it can be any kind of worker. That what? He is sick half the semester. Do you pay him or not? Tosfot wants to make a connection with what? With Evid. Just like the Evid, if he's sick part of his time, you still give him Hanaka. What about a teacher? Tosfot makes a difference. No, a teacher might be different. Why? Because you teach him, you pay him by the hour. Oh, what happens if you pay him by the job? What would be the din? Would there be a distinction? That was Tosfot. Now, we know something very interesting. And Tosfot discusses it, but we didn't get into Tosfot so much. When a person goes and says as follows, I come to you and I tell you, I owe you $1,000. Not that I'm giving you a gift of $1,000. If I say I'm giving you a gift of $1,000, tomorrow I come to you and I tell you, give me my gift. He says, have a good day. I'm not obligated to give you a gift. Change my mind. But if I owe you, what is the deen? Hodat, Baldin. Hodat, Baldin, Kameh Edim. Dummy, bigger Dummy. Comes the Gemara and says, what does that mean? When a person comes, and not in a way of making himself a Rasha, because a person is not able to make himself a Rasha because that's the Fifth Amendment. And the Torah is very strict about the Fifth Amendment. You know what the Fifth Amendment is? What is it in English first? Before you make your fool by Hebrew. Self-determination. Now make yourself a fool with Torah. And Adam will say that's more Rasha, that he can't do. Says I stole from you means nothing. But I owe you $500. We believe him. Hodad Baldin Kameh Edim Dami. That means the what? No witnesses. Hodad Baldin. The admission of
he admits I owe you. You are
is like 100 edim.
Oh wow! Why you have to tell me 100?
Tell me 200. Tell me 2. Whatever you want.
No more than you.
Right. Whatever you want. Right. Same thing. 2 is 100. Good.
It shows how strong it
You
is.
got the pidgam? No. Let's go. Let's go back. Let's go back. One person goes and says, I owe you $100. One person comes and says, I stole from you $100. Now, the person who says, I stole from you $100, go home, means nothing. Why? Self-incrimination. I can't incriminate myself. That is the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. And that's the fifth. Not change anything. Go home. You said you stole. Self-incrimination. You can't do it. You don't know anything. Go home.
So, Rabbi, sorry. So, wait. So you cannot do that. You cannot.
You do it. Say all you want, but nobody's going to believe you.
I said I murdered. They don't take it.
What do you mean? That's the
Fifth. I'm coming out, and I'm going to be jailed for 25 years by saying
The Fifth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution tells you it's not agree. It's a constitutional amendment, and it's also in the Torah. And Adam Oseas Marasha. I went and I say I killed Joe. I'm not believed.
You can't be a witness against yourself.
You can't testify against yourself.
But if you say
Confess when you have proof against you, that's like else. But when I'm testifying against myself, you got it?
That's one.
And Adam Moses Yeah.
What's the second now?
That's when he goes and he says, I owe you.
Okay.
I owe you 7,000.
Okay.
Now
Now what?
I owe you it. Tomorrow we come to court. Here, Mauricio said he owes me 7,000. I have it on tape.
Wow.
Good.
Wow.
He says, I want to give you 7,000. No good. You want to give? I'm not giving you. I changed my mind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'achol.
So the word I owe you is the one that
Right away says, I'm only kidding.
Mr. Gindi, I don't care. Mr. Gindi, don't. We're not going there. Let's look at the three statements. The rules are as follows. Don't add new rules. You got the first rule? I owe you 7,000. Okay, good. Now, listen carefully. He comes and he says, I don't owe you $7,000. I owe you whatever you tell me I owe you.
Whatever you tell me, no, the guy can throw out any number. I owe you $100,000, I owe you $10,000, I owe you $20.
Nadim.
I owe you.
it doesn't make sense to me that if he says I owe you whatever you tell me I owe you now. After he said I owe you $1,000.
Nothing. You didn't say
He says I owe you
third,
$1,000.
fourth
Oh, it's
case.
another case.
Another case.
Sorry. Now that's
You're in front of the judges.
that makes sense.
And you yell at me, Rabbi Lagnado, you owe me money? And I say, whatever you say, Mauricio, in front of the judges. And you say $10,000, $5,000. What is the din? Worthless.
It's self-incrimination.
No, it's not self-incrimination. New idea. What's the idea? The idea is I can't obligate me completely for everything. No such thing. I could obligate for my limit, but not for your limit. I can't do it.
But I don't say he's agreeing to it. All right, whatever you. Why?
He didn't say limit.
No, I'm saying I'm okay.
Because
Whatever
he
you
could
say.
say $100,000.
Right,
He can say
okay.
$200,000. So it's limitless. So I can't make such a statement. I owe you everything. Doesn't make sense. Right.
So wait, Rabbi, you just said one thing says, Morris, I owe you $100, and then that makes you
Good.
100.
I owe you whatever you say.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what I said. That's the second
I'm
statement.
not going to say that. I'm telling you the first thing. Morris, I owe you $100 million.
Good.
Okay.
What's your problem?
1 second. The court comes. Morris Malta doesn't have a penny. What happened then? He said,
You're a slave.
Slave for 7 years.
You're worth a lot. You're worth $100 million. Mauricio, I'll pay you $1 down, $1 over. Feel good being a slave.
Who is Popeye?
Come.
Gladly pay you Tuesday.
Come. Now let's get back to our Nikudah. And this was what Tosfot said. Comes the Bet HaLevi, the Yosef Dov Soloveitchik. And he comes and he says, I have a problem. You just made a statement, and it's open up the Shulchan Aruch, it's found in the Shulchan Aruch. I'm going to say that you have just negated the Jewish religion.
the what?
The Jewish religion.
What was the statement he made? I owe you $100.
Gindi, whatever you say, I owe you. You just knocked out the whole Jewish religion. We said Hashem Naseh v'Nishma. We had no idea what we're going to do. How is it possible to make that a commitment? So the question.
Whatever you say doesn't mean anything. Over
So
there,
came, Mr. Rabbi said it was a revelation, it's different. They say because what revelation? You can't be trusted, it's not a concept of trust.
God we trust. That's it. Everybody else take care.
The Bet HaLevi says, look in Masechet Kiddushin, that you
It's right here, baby.
it's not a concept of.
What a coincidence, right?
It's not a concept of what? Of Naseh v'Nishma, giving you eternal obligations. It's putting you into a what? A situation. I'm making myself a slave to you. When a person makes himself a slave, he is what? He's able to make himself a slave. He can't say, I'm going to work for you forever, do whatever you want me to do, but he could make a relationship. So, right when you get married, right? So this is what happens in Har Sinai. It wasn't that we said Nasa Nishma giving an open-ended contract. That was the concept. What was the contract? We were going to be slaves to the Borei Olam. Naaseh v'nishma were slaves to the Borei Olam. And that you could do. And that's what Tosfot says. When it comes to the school teacher, what does he do? He can't give you a complete obligatory for the... He might get sick. Something might happen to him. But a slave, we don't care if he's sick or not. He's going to be a slave for the whole 7 years. Are you following? When you have a worker who gets sick, can you tell him, oh, go home? No, because his obligation has in it that he can be completely owned by you. You can't ask him for eternity. That you can't ask him. But a slave, he's going to be yours even if he can't work. Why? Not because he obligated his work to you, but he made a relationship with his master. And what is the master? His relation, when he's well, he's going to work for you. And the same thing at the Jew. The Jew didn't go and say, we're doing whatever you want, God. That's not what it says in the contract. What does it say in the contract? We have a relationship. And what's the relationship? A master and a slave. And I do as a slave. And sometimes the slave is sick. And sometimes does wrong thing. I'm still your slave. And you're still at the end of the period. You have to do what? Bimanikoti. And you have to give me Hanaka. Oh,
Even if he didn't work so hard.
6 days of the week I didn't work so hard. But come Shabbat, Borei Olam, I was your slave. I want the Ruach Yeterah, Nefesh Yeterah. The Nefesh, Neshama. We have 3. Unbelievable. You got it?
Yeah.
That is
Rabbi saying
Tosfot.
that Shabbat is akin to Hanukkah.
You got,
Yes.
but that's not my point today. My point today is we're slaves, and we might not have worked very well during the week. But come Shabbat, we got it. We get the Hanukkah. Okay, we should appreciate Erev Shabbat.
Rabbi, when we said Naaseh v'nishma, we also didn't come Banim at him?
What?
We also didn't come Banim at him?
Sure, Banim and Avadim are the same.
Banim and Avadim
Are the same. Avinu Malkeinu.
because I said so.
Avinu Malkeinu. Now, when we work towards the Borei Olam with Ahava, Avinu. When we didn't reach that level, well, are we Avadim? Don't worry. Even as a master, he's good. It's better as a father, but it's good as a master also. Okay, so we came, and we went through the concept of tafasta meruba. Lo tafasta. Let's go back to the Gemara. Okay, Mr. Mizrahi will tell us exactly
Big
where we are.
lines or not yet?
Not yet.
Should be 1782.
Got it.
How many lines in the bottom?
No, got it. I just want to go to English. I'm not to Spanish.
Okay, let's go a little further up. I'm gonna go higher. So we can get the whole piece out.
Continue to talk. He didn't ask, he didn't say that.
Let's go, I'm gonna go.
What about it? There's other
1783.
I'm gonna start at the beginning of the two
Oh,
guys.
he's on 17. He already?
What does Hashem say?
I'm sorry, it should be 82. I'm sorry. 82. Somebody reinvented. Yes. 1782.
He went up a little bit. That's
He
right.
didn't say anything. He's talking to him. What is that? What is Abraham?
My Tama.
Yes.
Where's my thumb?
Left side.
Left side.
Middle page.
My thumb.
Don't get mad at me.
You got it?
So continue. You didn't say that over here.
My Tamad Rabbi Meir.
Don't get mad at me.
Okay, got it.
My Tama, Rabbi Meir. What's the reasoning of Rabbi Meir, who tells us you do what? You give him 15 slaim Yalif rekam b'chor. Where does he learn it from? He learns it from a gzira shava. What's the gzira shava? Empty. Mal halan. What when it comes to the b'chor? How much does he give? Chamesh la'im. Afkan chamesh la'im. Here also, what does he give? As an akah 5 slayim. Again, what is the gzira shava? Be'ema chamesh slayim mikulu. And maybe you should go, Mr. Gindi. Yes, maybe you should give only 5 slayim from all of them. Not
5 each.
right.
A variety of
If they come written they come at the end, you would have said only 5. Hashta, but now the Chtiv they come Beresha, it says Resha at the beginning. Shadi they come at Son. They come Agaron, Agorin. They come Ayekeh. So each one you have to give 5. That is Reb Meir. Reb Meir knows the number 5. But what does he do from the number 5? He gets 15. How does he get 15, Mr. Gindi?
The cattle, the son, and the
Excellent.
wine.
It says right before. Beautiful.
Where does it say Rekam?
Right before.
Right there.
If it would say afterwards, if it would say afterwards, it would be a clue, right? Only 5. Now this is before. It's beautiful. V'neilach rekam, mi'olatri yakam. It says, we know the Gzeh Sheva rekam true, but maybe you got the wrong source. Right? Maybe mi'olatri it also says rekam, and olatri is only a mana, very small amount. Amakra, Asher b'yachacha Hashem Elokecha. No, which one do you choose? You choose the one which says Hashem bless you. You take the number, the larger number. Rabbi Yehuda Omer, Rabbi Yehuda goes on and says Shloshim. Why Shloshim? Shloshim shel Evet. Now, what does it mean? Shloshim doesn't mean Shloshim from each one or all together. The Rishonim seem to understand it means Shloshim from all together. Shel Evet. My time. What is the reason that Rabbi Yehuda Yalif Nitina Mi Oved? What? Another Kadesha Mi Evet.
Giving.
Mal. What's the case of the Evet? Malalan Shloshim. What happened to this Evet? Mr. Gindi, what happened to him? What happened to the Evet?
You
don't give him any. You don't give him.
His tenure. He's being let go.
Mr. Gindi. He was killed. Yosef comes. He saved the day. We have an Evet Kenani who was killed by a shore Mu'ad. He was killed by a shore Mu'ad, and now comes the master of the shore, the owner of the shore comes to the master of the Evet Kanani, and the Evet Kanani says, you killed my Evet. If the shore was a shore tam, he did nothing. Why? Because he didn't do anything wrong. Mazal.
Negligent.
Mr. Gindi, did you hear what I said?
What I heard.
What did I say?
He said if it was a short time, he doesn't pay 0.
Why?
Because it's mazal.
Why? There's no negligence. I just bought a brand new car, Cadillac. Beautiful. I had it checked by the mechanic. Perfect. 2026 already. Wow, beautiful. And I park it on a hill. I put the emergency brake down, and it rolled down, and it hit somebody else's car. I'm chayav. Why did I didn't do anything wrong. Maybe
What if you didn't put the emergency brake down?
we didn't do it. So Mr. Gindi, Mr. Gindi, we did put the emergency. Why didn't you change the case?
I was wondering. You told me no negligence.
Mr. Gindi, no negligence. So now comes the din. What's the din? Are you chayav? In American law, you're chayav.
Always pay the nezik.
But in Torah law, maybe not. Why? Because you're honest.
What's on it again?
Honest, you didn't do anything wrong.
Honest, I'm not bankrupt.
Where do we learn from?
Cadillac would be higher.
Sure.
The 50 that I already had.
Cadillac would be higher.
The 50 stop.
What? The Cadillac was
You
bad.
just agreed.
Maybe with the lady be lady.
Right? What's the case?
Those 50.
ונערה לא תעשה דבר.
There's Maspatim maybe also.
What does it say there? What does it say there? Oh, wait a minute, Mishpati. Maybe right. That a lady who was raped, you don't do anything to her. She's guilty. She's innocent. Oh, she was wearing a mini skirt. Oh, she was wearing hot pants. Who cares?
He never said, let me.
Who's the one who's chayav?
What if they're not all much better than
You know what her job was?
These guys are a little
Her job was to, who knows what kind of pritzut.
Lady too.
Not that way,
She's not.
Immorality.
She was. What is it called? Booters. She was working by booters. Oh, is she guilty? She's not guilty. לנערה לא תעשה דבר.
At 40.
But if she was in the field and she didn't shout, there's no problem.
That's a different. That's little guilt. The guy says, "Oh, you liked it. You took me to the field. So I didn't take you. Why didn't we hear you?" Okay, but that's another thing. But all of a sudden, let's go back to Nikuda. Netina, comes from Yehuda. I know it from Netina from Evid. What's the case of Netina? That the Evid is killed by what? The Shor Mu'ad. Shor Mu'ad. And Mr. Gindi.
Okay.
Again.
Right, thank you.
So the Shor Mu'ad, and now what do you have to pay? 30. So just like by the Shor Mu'ad, what do you pay, Mr. Gindi? 30. So the same thing behind that cow, what do you pay? 30. Who is that? Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Meir? 15. Rabbi Yehuda? 30. Nila, and the Gemara says, oh, you know this exactly how about Netina. Let's learn it. Me'arachin. Me'arachin is, by Me'arachin, they also use the word Matan, evaluation. You have a Masechet called Arachin. What is the maximum evaluation? 50. For who?
I don't have it.
Man of 20 to 60.
Will four say 4 cities?
Mal halan 50, Afghan 50.
says it clearly.
Yeah, Netina. Chada, the Gemara says, Tafasta meruba lo tafasta. Don't go and grab too much. And those four ask the question on tafasta, and it goes on because it says ubracha. Which goes first, the bracha or the tafasta? And then v'od, what's the second one?
This is against, it's conflicting.
Right, they're conflicting. V'od, Eved, Eved, hava leila melech. It is better to learn from what? Another law of Eved, even though that is Eved Kinani, rather than do what? Learn from the Netina of Arachim, which is completely different.
That's a better answer.
V'od, Eved, mi Eved, hava leila melech.
Because it's the same subject.
Rabbi Shimon אומר, 50 כ-50 שבערכים. מה הייתה אמרת רבי שמעון? גמר נתינה מערכים. מעל הלן 50, כאן 50. ואם בפחות שבערכים, so let's say the lower number of ערכים, you have 5 ערכים, a little baby. Why do you go to the maximum?
Just said, one from Evan.
Asher ba'acha Hashem Elokeinu. No, Rabbi Shimon says I'm learning for Arachim. I don't want to learn from Evan. Now, once you learn from Arachim, learn the lower amount.
Right.
It's a no. What's the pasuk? Asher ba'acha. Nothing to do with. Nothing to do with the age of Evan. Vanilla, and let's learn Netina mi Evan. Malalan 30, עד כאן 30. חדה תפס מרובה לא תפסת. ועוד אבן מאבן הבלה למלך. Now I'm going to look at this Tosfot just quickly. חדה תפס מרובה לא תפסת.
Every there's no two levels. It's only
Right.
more straightforward.
That's a fine of 30.
We only got 2 out of 5 cities. with tzaddikim. So you can't
Chada.
use that formula.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something.
But he wants to continue.
Tosfot
So what does Abraham say?
has a problem. Let's read the Tosfot. Sorry.
Now,
Chada tafasta merubah lo tafasta. Tema. Kivan dechtiv asher berach Hashem. Due to the fact it says that Hashem should bless you. Haval alamelech. Hamerubeh. Let us learn from the bigger number.
can't go any further with
Rachaz haval alamelech. Learn it from Rachaz. Omin hamerubeh kira amar le'el. The parich v'nelef recham rekam. Mi'olat liyah. Umeshani, and the Gemara goes on and says, Amar kra asher berach Hashem. Oh, which is better? Tafasta merubah? Or the concept of beracha? That's Tosfot's question. Now, I want to tell you something.
That's the be a time when you use one.
V'yesh lomar, read v'yesh lomar.
I'll save everybody. 40, 30, everybody can say. No discussion.
Lo katav el echad rekam abachor. It only says one rekam legabe bechor. Ve'olat riyah. And ulatria. Idlan lamelech bin hamerubeh. In such a case, we don't know where to do it from. It's in the same parsha. So which one are we going to do? We're going to do from the more or less. Mishum Asher Baruch. Therefore, we say Asher Baruch. Aval Hacha, but here Chad Natina. Here it's only one Natina. Therefore, which one are we going to use? Tafasta merubeh lo tafasta. It only says one time Natina. By what? By Erachim. Which number are you going to use?
Only one number.
I'm understand. You told me.
Would you?
Said the king can save the city.
You have the whole Erachim.
Rabbi said,
Maybe
You have a choice.
you have a
So
choice.
right here, there's only one. So it's almost like it's almost like when you have a vadai and it's a fake vadai.
Now, Mr. Gindi, listen carefully. That's not what the Gemara says. That's not what Tosfot says, Mr. Gindi. Tosfot goes on and says, when there's a choice between numbers, then we're going to go in the same parsha. We're going to say the concept of beracha. When we have no choice, we're going to go and say, why should I use this? Should I use Natina somewhere else? There we're going to say tafasta merubah lo tafasta. Now there's one place with tafasta, merubah tafasta. I'm going to tell you an ancient midrash, very ancient. A man was sitting in the marketplace in Bethlehem. He says, I have a what? I have a malach who will do all your work. You remember I Dream of Genie?
Yes.
I Dream of Genie.
Oh, yeah.
I have
What Barbara Eden? She's still alive, I think.
nice Jewish lady.
It's not her real name.
30, you're going to say 5
And,
Take away one.
and Barbara's also a nice name, but I'm not going to go into it today.
But at least she's saving somebody.
What's Barbara mean? Okay. Barbara Streisand's alive, that's for sure. Yeah. You'll think about it.
94.
Now all of a sudden, what is she doing? What is he doing? He's selling. Mauricio, he's selling a malach who'll do all your work for you. Everybody in the marketplace is making fun, pass by. Listen to the story. After the midrash, you'll ask questions. Everyone to do. One businessman says he sounds crazy, but let me go up to him and see what he tells me. This sounds strange. You have a power that you can do all my work for me. You must be asking an exorbitant amount of money. No, I'm just charging
When's enough?
5 shekalim. 5 shekalim. Why so cheap? He says, I'm going to tell you why it's so cheap. Because When he's busy, he's excellent. He will do everything. He'll build buildings when he's busy. Or you give him work. Give him work. But the moment you don't give him work, all of a sudden, he'll eat you up. So, it's a gamble. He might eat you up. You don't have enough work for him. The businessman says, me? I have plenty of work. Plenty of work. Okay? So here's the 5 shekel. He gives him the malach. He gets home, he opens the bottle, he rubs it. Aladdin Mons, woof! It comes up. Master, what can I do for you? He gives him a list. He gives him a list of things to do. Comes back at night. Everything's done. He goes back into the bottle. Next day again. He says, this is amazing. After 3 weeks, everything is finished. And the malach comes. What do you want me to do? I have nothing. He says, I'm going to destroy you. And he has to think of things to do back and forth. And his mind starts going crazy. What am I doing? Where am I going to go? He goes to the Chacham of the city. I made a big mistake. He tells him the story. The Chacham says, don't be stupid. You're a stupid man. You have a swimming pool? Yes, a swimming pool. A big swimming pool in the back. Tell him, whenever I have no work for you, your job is to go swim in a swimming pool. Back and forth. Back.
When I have no job for you.
No job. Go from one side, take something from the one side.
Keep you busy. That's keep you busy. That's like part of his idea.
He goes home and he tells the malach, whenever I have nothing for you to do, go in the pool. Grab something from one side, take it to the other side. Take something back. The man becomes enamored. People are blessing him day and night. Your business, your work is all immaculate. That's the midrash. So, you like the midrash? But now you need my perush. I thought you would tell me the perush right away.
Rabbi, we have nothing to do. Pick up a Gemara.
You're not busy, yes, I get you.
Mr. Gindi, where's the Yetzirah? I thought he was the Yetzer Tov. He did everything good for you. Mr. Gindi, you are off base. Not so far, but a little bit off base. But you're caught stealing.
We would never not happen.
What's the malach? The malach is your brain. Borei Olam gave you a brain for 5 shekalim. And that brain, when you keep it busy, it could do anything. Okay. But when you start having nothing to do, it starts doing what? It starts destroying you. It makes you crazy.
Rabbi, 100%.
So what did the Chacham tell him?
Go back and forth, keep them busy.
Mr. Gindi,
Definitely not swim.
you think the Chacham told him, go when your brain has nothing to do, you always have something to do. Immerse it into the Torah. Immerse it.
It's endless. You never run out.
Endless. You'll never run out.
And you have nothing to do.
Joseph, when you're busy with
Somebody asked the rabbi a problem. He goes, you first question I asked the guy, are you working?
when
First
you're
one,
alone,
That's
in
what's
your
up.
mind, the worst thing is when you're alone and your mind starts flying all over the
Yes,
place.
yes.
As I said, that is the Nukada which we know Shabbat.
If you don't read this.